I see two people sitting by the sea, they look at the view. They're saying nothing to each other cause they don't need to. And all I wanna do is sit down and talk to you. All I wanna do is sit here and look at you. And then the couple, they just get to their feet and walk away, walking hand in hand along the beach like every day. And all I wanna do is walk along the shore with you. All I wanna do is share all my thoughts with you.
I've arrived here in Vietnam on a Thai Airlines flight on a tour with World Expeditions, and our first stop is the capital city of Hanoi. Hanoi is the political and cultural centre in the northern part of the country and translates as between rivers, as it's located between the Red River and the Black River.
Lunch starts early in Vietnam. It's 5:30. There's everybody running around or walking or doing Tai Chi, aerobics, free aerobics, and I'm going to join them.
A short walk from my Tai Chi session, and my friend from World Expeditions guided me to one of the oldest buildings in Hanoi, built in 1702.
And in the middle of Hanoi is the Temple of Literature. Now, this place is stunning. It is the record keeper also of all the people who passed the national exams between the mid-1400s and the early 1800s. It's spectacular. Can you hear the birds tweeting?
Hanoi has a really interesting mix of architectural styles. The wide tree-lined boulevards with the large oak freestanding buildings of the French colonial style contrasts with the narrow, colourful and busy bustling streets of the old quarter of Hanoi. I really wanted to get lost in this buzzing old quarter and check out the daily life of the locals selling their wares. But first, I had to learn how to cross the street.
The idea when crossing the road in Vietnam is just to take your time, breathe, and the cars will do their best to miss you, so don't make any jerky moves. Now, I'm in Hanoi's Old Town, and each street has been named for the product they sell. So over there is Paper Street, then we have the Grilled Fish Street down here, and behind me is Hardware Street. Oh, I think that's Button Street down there. Close your eyes if it gets really bad. Woo! Silver Street, maybe? Clothes Street? Actually, I don't know what street this is.
My time in Hanoi was coming to an end, and tomorrow my World Expeditions guide would take me out into the country to visit a place that is becoming quite famous for its dramatic scenery. This is Halong Bay, a coastal landscape dotted with limestone islands and pillars thrusting upwards into the sky from the lazy emerald waters of the bay.
Halong Bay is a definite when you're coming to Vietnam. And what better way to do it than your own private jungle?
Looking around this place, it suddenly struck me that people live here. But where? My World Expeditions guide explained that some people spend their entire lives on the water. They are born here, work here, and die here, possibly without ever setting foot on dry land. So I thought I'd better meet some of them and dropped in on a floating schoolhouse.
Now, when I went to school, it was nothing like this. This is a school that's on the water, and this is the classroom. Xin chào. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Vietnam is a name burned into the psyche of Western people because of the Vietnam War. But here in Vietnam, that war is called something very different. It's actually known as the American War. Obvious, really.
So looking at the floor here, you wouldn't notice anything. But right underneath here is a trapdoor that the Viet Cong used to use to get into the tunnels at Cu Chi here. So what they'd do is they'd open it up, put it like that, a lot quicker than what I'm doing right now. Wiggle into here. Whoops. Make sure it looked kind of undisturbed on top. Then they put the lid on and disappear.
The Cu Chi Tunnel system is located in the outskirts of Saigon, or Ho Chi Minh City, in the southern part of Vietnam, and played a strategic role in the Tet Offensive of 1968.
Now, can you imagine that these tunnels were originally only maybe about that high? They've been made higher for us so that we can get through there.
And what's more, they were as hot as hell and infested with rats and creepy crawlies. In spite of Vietnam's history of war, foreign occupation and colonisation, the Viet people are welcoming and friendly. It's a great place to get off the beaten track and explore traditional life. Feast your eyes on dramatic and vivid countryside, or if you want sheer relaxation, find a secluded spot and don't move.